Welcome to Begin With Breath Tai Chi. My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today we're going to do a full body Tai Chi stretch. So find a place where you can do some mindful movement. All right, so as always, don't worry about getting the movements perfect. Just follow along. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. And we'll begin with the feet together, or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen. Just taking a few deep breaths in and out, whichever way feels good for you. Or you can do the belly breath. Breathing in, the belly expands. Breathing out, the belly returns towards the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Just letting go of all the worries from the day, coming into the present moment, the here and the now. Breathing in and breathing out, arriving in the body. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment, and then let it out with a big sigh, just letting out tension and stress. The hands float down by the sides, and as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front, gathering in the energy. Bring it into the heart, send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. In yoga, we call it the prana, the life force energy. This time the arms float all the way up and over, the hands come together, Anjali Mudra, or prayer position, down to the heart, and then floating back up, the arms drift out to the sides, nice and slow. Feeling all the sensations, one more time. Floating up, the hands come together, floating down, and then drifting up once more, all the way out and down. And then step one foot out to the side, the hands float up in front as you open the door. The arms float down, softening the hips and knees. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, softening down, like you're riding on a wave in the ocean. Tide rolls in, tide rolls out. One more time, open the door. This time the arms float up to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline, pressing up overhead, and then floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in as you rise up, opening the shoulders and chest. Breathing out, floating down. One more time. All right, this time the palms face towards yourself, right in front. And then very gently begin to rotate to one side, palms open wide. Then coming back to center, rotate to the other side. The wise owl looks behind. Coming back to center, turning from the waist, then the shoulders, then the head. And then coming back to center one more time. Breathing in, open. Breathing out. And then from here, the hands circle in front, rounding out as if you're hugging a big tree. The arms open up wide. This hand scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon. And then spin the moon. The other hand comes under, other one on top. You can even soften down if you like. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, catch the moon. One more time. This time, the bottom hand reaches up overhead, the other hand comes to the hip, and then press the hip out to the side, reaching up to the top corner, the half moon. And then you can keep your hand on your hip, or you can reach the bottom hand up, the Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. And then from here, the top hand floats down, comes to the hip, the other hand floats up. Press the hip out to the side, reaching up to the sky, keeping your hand on your hip, or if you like, you can reach up to the sky as well. Breathing, the half moon. And then floating all the way up to center, the arms float down. And then circle the hands in front, rounding out, hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the fingertips dip down into the earth. They float all the way up and overhead. and then down the center line of the body, digging in the garden, breathing in, breathing out. And as always, it doesn't matter how low you go, just being kind to yourself. And then reverse direction, the hands float up, they drift all the way out and down, scooping under, back up the midline of the body as we harvest from the garden. Circling down, coming back up one more time. This time, round out, hug the tree. The arms open up wide. This hand scoops under, embrace the moon. This time, pivot on the heel, the toes point out to the side, and then the moon orbits around the earth, stirring the chi, the prana. Circle it around. And then reverse direction. Circling it around as if you're carrying something precious. Sometimes called stirring the chi. Circulating the energy, and then hug the tree. Bring it back to center. Pivot on the foot. The arms open up wide. Then this hand scoops under, the other one on top. Pivot on the heel. Point the toes out to the other side. The moon orbits around the earth, stirring the chi, circulating the energy. You might even start to feel a little tingling in the fingers. That's the energy. And then reverse direction, circle it around. All right, one more time. You got it. And then hug the tree, bring it back to center, pivot on the heel, the toes face forward, step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the hands draw in towards the heart and then push out to the side. The hands draw back in, push out to the other side. The dragon stretches its tail. This time as you push out to the side, opposite foot touches out the other way. Bring it back in. Other side, tap the toes out to the side. All right, one more time, each side, the dragon stretches its tail. You can even look in the opposite direction as the hands. One more time. And then step in, hug the tree. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, fingertips drift towards each other. The hands float down. Drifting over to one side. And then over to the other. Like tall grass in the breeze. Nice gentle sway. And then come over to one side. Tap the heel in front. Bring it back in, other side, shift the weight, tap the heel. This time, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, hand over the foot. This time, hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart, playing the Pipa, Chinese guitar. Other side, circle it around, tap the heel, hands come right out in front. Breathing in. Breathing out. Once more, play the Pipa. Then step in, hug the tree, step the foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the arms open up wide, the wrists cross down low. And then floating up overhead, the arms open. Gathering the energy from the earth, giving it back to the sky above. Harmonizing yin and yang, creating balance and harmony in the body and mind. One more time. This time, the palms face away, bend the elbows, soften the hips and knees, melting down. Then rise back up, spiral the hands up towards the sky, and then softening back down, the palms face away. One more time, breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, the goddess pose. And we'll hold here for a breath or two, really feeling into the position, feeling the posture. And noticing, does it feel pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral? And then when you're ready, rising back up, hug the tree, soften, step the foot in a little bit closer. The arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the side, the bottom arm comes up, until it's parallel with the earth. The other hand pushes down, ward off. Circle it back, taking your time. One more time, ward off. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down. Circle it back around, rolling back. Receiving the energy and then giving it back. One more time. From here, the arms float out to the sides. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, then shift the weight forward. Slide down, toss away, fold it in, and press. Nice and soft. One more time, the press. From here, the hands separate. Draw the hands in towards the heart and push back out. The push, once again, pushing the mountain. One more time, breathe in, breathing out. And then sit back, open, wipe across. Take your time as you step the other foot in, catch the moon. Step out to the other side, bottom arm floats up, the other hand floats down, ward off. Circle it back. Still breathing. Once more. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down, circle it around, roll back. One more time. This time, toss it away. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift forward, slide down, toss away, fold it in, press. One more time. This time the hands spread apart. Draw the hands in towards the heart and push. Breathing in, breathing out. And just like the ocean, the tide rolls in, tide rolls out. Sit back, open, wipe across. Each movement one time. Grasping the bird's tail, step in, and then step out as you ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in. And push. Beautiful. Other side. Wipe across. Each movement one time, grasping the bird's tail. Step in. Step out. Ward off. Roll back. Press. And push. This time, sit back, the hands float to the center. The hands separate. You circle out and around away from each other. Step one foot in, the hands meet at the heart. In prayer position, Anjali Mudra. You can keep the foot rooted into the earth, the heel pressing against the leg, or you can lift the foot up the leg, above or below the knee. You can keep your hands at your heart, or you can reach up to the sky, the tree pose. Maybe finding a focal point for help, for balance. Softening the shoulders if you are reaching up, or if you're not, also softening the shoulders. And then when you're ready, you can step down, the hands float down, step the other foot in, the hands meet back at the heart. Do the tree pose again on this side, keeping the foot down, rooted, or you can lift it up the leg, above or below the knee, the tree pose. And then if you want, you can reach your arms up, or you can always keep your hands at prayer position. That works too. Breathing, letting go. And then when you're ready, step down and hug the tree. The arms open up wide. From here, the hands float down, the fingertips point up. They float all the way up and over. The hands spiral out and away from each other. Silk reeling. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out. Letting go of any tension. Sending off any stuck energy. Welcoming in the new. One more time, silk reeling. This time the hands come right out in front as if you're holding this big ball. Then the hands scoop all the way up and over and then down right in front of the body. As if you're gathering in energy, gather in the breath, and then let it wash through the body, giving us healing and vitality. The bathing breath, breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Beautiful. And then from here, the palms face down towards the earth. Circle the hands out into the corner, circle them around back towards the hip, and then out to the other corner, making a figure 8. Polishing the table, circling it around, gentle rotation, almost like your hands are skimming right on the surface of water. Beautiful. This can be a standalone moving meditation. The energy loves the circular spiraling motions. It really helps to circulate it through the whole body, increasing our blood flow as well. All right, one more time, polishing the table, and then the hands float down. They float up to shoulder height. Other side, the hands float up, shoulder height. This time, this hand here is gonna float down and scoop right in front to eye level, and then back down. Same side, just the arms. The hand comes right out in front, the other hand down by the hip. You can keep going just like that, or if you want this time, you can lift your leg. Touching down as needed, the elbow right over the thigh. Stepping down, the rooster stands on one leg. Touching down or maybe lifting up higher. As always, meeting yourself where you're at. You can always go forward from there. One more time on this side, the rooster. Other side, the hands drift over, the arms float up to shoulder height, and then this hand scoops down, comes right out in front to eye level, and then back down. Same side, just the arms at first. All right, this time if you want, you can lift the leg. Touching down as needed, the rooster stands on one leg. Touching down or lifting up. Letting go of judgment the best you can, just bringing curiosity to your experience. Once more. Beautiful. All right, circle around, hug the tree, soften, the arms open wide. This time, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other, right by the lower abdomen. And then this hand floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. And then this time, both arms float all the way up and over. The hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Circle the hands in front as you gather in the energy to transform into loving kindness. One more time, open the heart. Breathing in, the arms rise up. Breathing out, they float down. This time, make a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, and then push out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy, May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze and let your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Just noticing the gentle rocking forward and back, side to side, or maybe circular motions. Just letting the energy move you. Letting go. Feeling the sensations that arise. And once again, noticing if it's pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And then you can bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. Then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. And we can finish with a bow. Namaste.